Hi, it's Linda with CreativePLR.com, and I wanted to just drop in and show you how much fun it is to create these junk journal pages or scrapbook pages or memory pages, especially with Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up. This is the perfect time to get some scrapbook paper or create some scrapbook paper and start putting together some pages with memories for your mom and dad. But you can use these any time of the year. Would be great to have these at holidays, do some pages for your kids, your grandkids, friends, relatives, and it's as easy as this. So I have created several of these background pages, and so let's have a new page. I'm in Canva. Canva makes it so easy to combine these elements, and so I'm going to use this one. Now, I'm going to set the image. I've got an 8.5 by 11 inch paper, but you can do these on any size. The paper itself is either 8 by 10 or 8.5 by 11, but you can see it fits nicely on the background and there's not a problem there. Let's say you decided that you didn't like that color. This is why I like working in Canva. So you can go to edit photo and you could say, I wanted something with a little bit different look to it, maybe a different shade. So we could darken it up a little bit. We could brighten it a little. What else can we do? We could make it a little bit more vivid. If you want to go really crazy, you could do this color pop down here and you could do that orange and yellow. Now, that's not really what I had in mind today, but I do like this one right here with that pink in it. So I'm looking for something vintage. Now, I do like the papers that are a little more vintage, and I think I like this one. It makes a nice background, and so it really is nice, and it's fun to actually layer the pages. So now that I have this, I'm going to pull up one of my elements for my page. Let's see if I have something in my uploads that I can use. I have a picture, and now I like a picture, but I like a frame on it. So I do have some frames, and I'm going to scroll down to see if I can find them. And this one looks pretty good. So I'm going to just center it there, and it looks like a girl flying a kite in the park. So I'm going to center that so you can see the kite. And now that I put it on there, I don't really like that background. So let's go back and let's switch it out. This is what can take forever when you're doing this. I think I'm going to do that one, and I can replace the background like that. Let's see, that frame, I'm going to brighten that frame a little bit, and maybe I like that better because that seems to go with the background. And you notice I have a butterfly here. I think I want to put a butterfly on the page as well. And of course, you can have a scrapbook page without having a title. Let's see, I'm going to group the photo and the frame together so I can size them both. And so let's put a title on there, and let's say, but I'm going to make it much smaller. And let's see, what kind of title sounds good? Playing in the park. Okay, how about flying a kite? Go fly a kite. Now, I don't like that font because the K looks like an H, and it's the font. So we're going to play around with the font a little bit, and I kind of like that one. And we can add some effects on this. Of course, right now it's bright pink, I think, and green. We're going to go to this. We certainly don't want, I think we're going to do maybe this with an outline. Our thickness is that, and our outline is, oh, let's go to blue. I'm going to try that again. And I'm going to make the font. Oh, I like that. Blue kind of sets off the background of the picture. Now, whenever you're doing a memory book or a scrapbook page, what you want to do is you want to add some text. You want to add a date, what's going on, where was this. You want to add some details so that when you're looking at the picture, you kind of remember. You can do that by just, actually, since we're in Canva, you could do that by just typing, just like we did the title. But I kind of like to do something a little bit different. Scrapbooking is all about being able to layer. And so I'm going to move the text up here, and I'm going to go back to uploads, and I'm going to try to find something that I can actually type on. And I like this envelope, but of course I'm going to have to scale it down. Or, oh no, I think I like this better. I'm going to use this luggage tag, and I'm going to crop it just a little so that's not in the way, and then size it down. And then I'm going to put this, it has to be on top. We're going to make that smaller and bump it up just a little bit so I can actually see what I'm typing. Hannah playing in the park and flying a kite, April 2024. And I'm going to just resize it so that it fits, and I can bump it up a little bit. Perfect. Now, if I want to add other elements, I can do that. I've uploaded quite a few things here. I've got a postage stamp. I could add a postage stamp. It doesn't really go with that, so we can get rid of that. I can add clip art. I can add a leaf. The funny thing about the leaves, because this is kind of the fun of scrapbooking, you could start layering things on there. And so I already have leaves, but they're different colors. So I can go in and edit this as well and make it blend into the background and even fade it just a little bit so that it looks like, and I could keep doing that all along here. I could do that with flowers. Let's see, do I have any flowers? Oh, I do. I have that white flower. Now, this one has a background on it, so we're going to edit that, and we're going to remove the background. Easy to do in Canva, and when we're done with that, and if you don't like it, you can do what we've been doing, although it actually does look pretty good there. You can go in and you can edit that one, and you can go to filters, and you can change the color of that. And that actually blends in even better. The white looked good, but that looks good too. So you could add some more flowers, some more leaves. You could add all kinds of things on here. Another butterfly. You could add, what else do we have here? We have other leaves, postage stamps. I have a cat that's doing ballet. I don't know if that would work really well. So you could just kind of have fun with it. Let's add one more butterfly. And one good way it would be, since Mother's Day is coming up, one good thing would be to ask your, you have brothers and sisters, you could ask them to create a recipe, a family recipe that your mother has made for them, a picture of it, or a picture of mom in the kitchen. I think we all have those from holidays, mom in the kitchen cooking, and they could create a memory page and they remember this recipe and how great it was, and add some pictures, and it would be great. And you could try getting your aunts and uncles and all your relatives, anybody that's tasted mom's cooking, to contribute to it, and you make it like a family recipe book. So that's another idea too. And so I'm going to zoom out a little bit on this so you can see what our finished page looks like. And easy to do in Canva. All you need is some background papers and a few elements. And, you know, the elements could be usually things like tags, leaves, butterflies, bugs, flowers, different kinds of frames, tags of all kinds, maybe a bookmark, a flag, anything that you have, as well as your favorite picture. I hope this was helpful to you, and it gave you some ideas for the upcoming holidays, as well as all occasions where you can create memories. Until next time, keep creating.